Today we're doing a 1750 point game between my Slaanesh army and Joe's fully painted Ynnari army. We're doing the Eternal War mission Vital Intelligence. There are 5 objectives which we already have set up. One in the center of the board and then one in the center of each table quarter. At the start of each battle round you roll a d6 and that objective is worth 2 victory points instead of 1 at the end of the turn. If you roll a 6, all of them are worth 2 victory points. And then the usual Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Line Breaker. Sudden Death does not apply on this one, just like all the new missions. So Joe will be using the new White Dwarf Ynnari rules, and I'll be using some of the new Slaanesh models. So unlike Joe's army, mine's almost entirely unpainted, and the stuff that is still isn't done. So I'm running the Forge World Keeper of Secrets model, but I'm just using the regular Keeper of Secrets rules. She's not quite WYSIWYG, she's missing her sword, and I'm giving her the Shining Aegis for the Feel No Pain instead of the glove that she does have. And then she's my Warlord, and I'm giving her the Celerity of Slaanesh, which makes her movement characteristic 17 instead of 14. And then I'm giving her the Soul Stealer instead of the Wit Stealer sword. So just so that it heals her, and then she can reroll to wound against aeldari. And then I have an Infernal Rapturous, who doesn't have anything special. And then I have Celeste, or however you say him, the new Demon Prince Herald combination. And they are with 3 20-man squads of Demonettes. Each of them have a instrument and a banner. And then I have 2 15-man squads of Seekers that currently have no riders because none of them are painted. And I'm using the Rapturous Standard on both squads, so it's going to be 2 command points, but I can reroll all failed to hit for a single fight phase. And then I have a Vanguard detachment with the Maska Slaanesh and 3 squads of Fiends, 2 2-man and 1 1-man. And Psychic Powers, which I forgot to talk about. So the Keeper has Hysterical Frenzy, which is allowing a unit to fight again for Warp Charge 8, and Delightful Agonies, which is a 6-up Feel No Pain on a targeted unit. And I'm giving both the Keeper and the Demon Prince the same psychic powers, because most of the Slaanesh psychic powers suck. And on to Joe's new Ynnari army.
For my army, I'm running 2 battalion detachments. I have the Vizok in one and Yvrain in the other, so both of them will be Ynnari. Yvrain will be my army's warlord, so she's got the Favorite of You Need warlord trait, so she can consolidate or pile in 6 inches instead of 3 inches. She knows the psychic powers Smite, Unbind Souls, which is reroll wounds in fight phase, and Ancestor's Grace, which is reroll hit rolls of 1. I have as my second HQ for that battalion a Farseer. I paid the extra command point for Exalted of You Need, so I got to give her a warlord trait. And I gave her Walker of Many Paths, which gives her reroll 1 hit or wound roll. And I also get command points back on a 5+. She has a Singing Spear, and she knows the psychic powers Word of the Phoenix for healing wounds, and Ancestor's Grace, which is the reroll hit rolls of 1. I also took a 5-man unit of a Warlock Conclave with 4 Witchblades and 1 Singing Spear. They know the psychic power is Gaze of You Need, which just does some mortal wounds, and Shield of You Need, which gives a 5+ invuln aura. For my troops, I have 2 5-man Dire Avenger squads. In both of them, the Exarch has 2 Avengers Shuriken Catapults. And then for my third troop choice, I have a 10-man Guardian Defender squad with a weapons platform with a missile launcher. To wrap up that battalion, I have a Wraith Lord with Ghost Glaive and 2 Flamers, and then a Wave Serpent with twin Shuriken Cannons and a Shuriken Cannon. For my other battalion, I have the Vizok to make them a Ynnari, and then I have a Succubus with a Razor Flail. just using the Lilith model, since they no longer allow you to run Lilith with a Ynnari detachment for some reason. I'm giving her the combat drugs Grave Lotus for a +1 strength. For my troops, I have a 10-man unit of Cobalite Warriors, no special weapons on them, and then a 5-man unit of Cobalite Warriors with no special weapons. I have a Venom with 2 Splinter Cannons, and then a Raider with a Dock Lance, and I gave the Raider Splinter Axe. For my last troop, I have a 9-man unit of Witches with a Razor Flail and a Shadnet and Impaler. I'm giving them the Painbringer combat drug for +1 toughness. And then I have a 11-man unit of Hellions with the Adrenalite combat drug for +1 attack and a Phantasm grenade launcher. And I also have a second Raider with just the Dock Lance for the Witches to ride around it.
With the army stuff wrapped up, we just had to roll off for deployment. So winner will choose deployment zone, and the loser will deploy first. Slaanesh?
Ynnari.
So what deployment zone?
Let's do hammer and anvil.
So with the deployment finished, I just deployed everyone up at 24 inches to get into Joe's Eldar forces as quickly as possible. We'll see what objectives are valuable before anything else happens, so if I have to leave some stuff behind to secure these objectives, I can. But Joe obviously outguns me, and I think even his like Dire Avengers and his Splinter Pods from the Hellions will do a lot of damage, because the Seekers and the Demonettes are only T3. Or he'll be able to bring it on the Keeper of Secrets, because she only has the 5-up, 6-up. But I'm just going to rush towards Joe as fast as I can.
For the Ynnari, I just deployed at the 12-inch line, because that is just outside of the potential threat range if Danny rolled everything as high as he could. I have the Cobalite Warriors inside of this Raider. They're inside of their Venom. And then Yvrain, the Vizark, the Warlocks are inside this. And Lilith and the Succubus and the Witches are inside of this Raider. So who gets first turn by default?
I do, because I deployed first, but you can seize.
I do not want to seize.
Okay. Well, let's roll. We'll just roll to see what objective activates. Objective 5. So this is worth 2 points. Everything else is worth 1 point. I just wrapped up my movement phase. My entire army just advanced forward, except 3 of the Fiends back here. I made a mistake, and I have no one on this objective, unfortunately. So I'm missing a command point, but I'd already moved other stuff up. And his advance roll wasn't very good, so he couldn't get to it. But I have the middle, and I have my back one. So I still have 2. Joe will be getting more, because he got the activated one. Other than that, I just moved as far up as I could. So the only thing, I'm out of range of the 2 shooting attacks I have. So I'm just going to cast Delightful Agonies from the Demon Prince to the Seekers in the center. And I'm looking for a 5. Goes off with a 10. And that is my turn 1.
What's that do?
6-up, Feel No Pain for until my next second phase.
I moved up and grabbed both objectives in my deployment area. So I will be getting the 3 victory points. But I can't really move forward too much, because Danny will just overrun anything I send out. So I'm kind of just feeding some units forward to try and do some damage. The 2 squads of Dire Avengers moved up to grab the objectives and to get themselves in shooting range of units of Seekers. Venom with the Cobalite Warriors moved up to get in rapid-fire range of the Keeper of Secrets. The Wave Serpent is hiding out back here. Everyone stayed inside, but it's in range of the Keeper of Secrets. The Farseer moved over to get within 18 inches of the Hellion, so she can cast Ancestor's Grace. And the Hellions and the Raider with the Splinter Axe moved up so they can fire into that squad of Demonettes coming up on that side. So I'm going to attempt to cast Ancestor's Grace onto the Hellions. Looking for a 5. Goes off with an 8.
I think you're outside.
Yeah.
Actually, my Seeker's probably, or my Keeper Secrets is probably within 24. Or did you check? Yeah, you're at. That's not even close.
So, I'll start off shooting with the Hellions, firing all of their shots into that squad of demons. So 22 shots, re-rolling ones.
This is finally a game that your Hellions aren't going to get shot to death.
Yeah, that's why I took them.
Although the demonette riding the guy can whip him. And that might kill him.
Yeah, but you can just kill like one at a time.
It would be a D6 at a time.
It's a frag whip.
Yeah.
Moving on fours.
Do you have a Splinter Axe on that Raider?
Yeah. So that many from the Hellions.
5 up inbound. Oh my god, I made half of them. On all 6s. So 4 demonettes die.
From the back?
Yeah. And not the one with the horn or the banner.
The one time that the Hellions might not die immediately and you won't let them do anything. And then the Coblite warriors inside the Raider will shoot at them. "20 shots. So 4 6s, so 4 extra hits. Wounding on fours.
I'm not rolling any 5s, but I'm rolling a lot of 6s. I think this was a 6. It fell over. But you still kill 7.
And
They're
then
at leadership 0 right now.
the Raider will shoot at Stocklands at the Keeper of Secrets. Hits. Fails to wound. I will command point. See if I get the command point back. I do not. If I wound, I do not. The next Raider will shoot at Stocklands at the Keeper of Secrets. Hits. Wounds.
5 up. You're to use your command point. I'll let it go through.
5.
So, feel no pain. Your Shining Aegis. None block. She's down to 11.
Killer.
Trying to. And then I will shoot the shuriken weapons from the Wave Serpent at her.
Are you gonna do your shield? Isn't that a thing the Warrior Serpent has still?
Wave Serpent. It is. It's the nearest visible, so it'd be on the Seekers.
Oh, yeah, just those mortal wounds, right?
Yeah. So 9 shuriken cannon shots. Toughness 7.
Yes.
5 wounds.
Oh my god, she's gonna die. Never mind, she's fine. I'll take 1.
Don't think I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, that's 6 of field of pain. That would you'd be so mad.
I don't think I'm gonna survive this charge if I can't even. You've made like.
Yeah, I made below.
Well over
I
a
made
third
like
of the
40,
saves.
45% of my saves.
Alright. Well, last bit of shooting, really. I'll fire the missile launcher from the Guardians at her.
Are the diverges in range?
They're in
8
range of the Seekers. Don't have that much that could go on her. So, missile. Miss. Venom will shoot at her. Splint cannons. Two.
to make one.
And Cobblard Warriors.
She's one away from dropping a threshold.
Five.
I take one. Saves are insane. But she's down at threshold now.
She should be dead.
It's true.
Last bit of stuff to do.
Games
Dire Avengers. Here we'll shoot at that unit, and then the other unit will shoot in the center.
Games Workshop did say that one Keeper's Secrets dies, so like you should run like 2 or 3 of them.
So, rightmost squad. Moving on 3s. 4.
5. One dice.
On the other squad. 6.
2 die.
That's it for me.
Grab 2 without dice. And then some morale. So I lost 10 demonettes, I believe. It's the 6 inches. So I do have
11. You lost 11.
They're within 6, so they get to reroll leadership tests. So I'm looking for a 1 on them. Reroll it. I get a 6 instead. So I lost 11. So that's 17 minus 7, so that unit is gone. Seekers lost 2. I'll keep the 2. Because they don't lose any. And then that unit lost 1. So you did get first blood, so you have 4 points to my 2. Wait, yeah, they're all gone, right?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving.
Did I miscount? Yeah, Keeper Secrets is down 1 tier, but I am closer to Joe. Oh, so we will now roll for which objective is active. Objective 1.
Which one is 1?
It's this one.
Oh,
I don't know.
alright.
Like you're not gonna already be
Good.
assaulting me anyway.
Good fortune to the Eldar. Or the Ynnari.
So my Slaanesh forces have closed in on Joe's Ynnari. I'm pretty far in there. I definitely have done some deployment mistakes and whatnot. Like my 2 fiends here are out of 6 inches from a character, so they can't charge after advancing. But I have my Keeper Secrets, the Seekers, and then the Seekers and the Prince over there after advance rolls to get in. I have the Infernal and Rapturous controlling the center, and the Demonettes are just slowly advancing up. So I actually have shooting this time. So I'm going to attack with the
Psychic powers first.
Oh, that's a good point, Greg. Thank you. So I'm going to just do some smites and Delightful Agonies from her onto those Seekers. So I'm looking for a 5. An 11. Too bad this out smite.
Is that the feel no pain thing?
Yeah. I just have that in smites, so it's this and 2 smites. So if you want to...
That's not worth trying to stop an 11.
So 6 of Feel the Pain, and then smite from her onto the Venom. Should have a 5 of Invuln to it, but I'll command point it. Goes up with the 5.
Try and deny that. I'll reroll the dice from the frost.
Okay.
Deny.
From the Prince, smite onto the Raider. 10.
She'll try and deny it again. Nope.
So D3, 3. And now I can go into the shooting phase. So the Infernal and Rapturous will shoot her leer in Chthonic Blast on that. So she advanced up, so she's hitting on 3s.
Shooting what?
Oh, the venom.
It's
So-
-1 on the venom.
So hitting on 4, so I still hit. And then strength 8. 1 wound, AP 3. 3 damage.
5 up.
So 3 damage. And then I have my whip from the Demonette riding the prince. The Scourging Whip. Scourging? How do you say that?
Scourging.
Scourging Whip. So range 6, so it will be on the Hellions. Yeah, just those one. Alright, so sub D6. 6, they advance, so they're hitting on 3s. Reroll 1s. Four hits, what's your toughness?
3.
Right, so winning on 3s. 2 wounds, AP 2.
How much damage?
1.
Feel no pain. Lose 1.
Okay, that is all of my shooting. So then it is assaults. So the Seekers will go into the Dire Avengers and the Hellions.
Alright. Shoot the Hellions first. Phantasm Grenade Launcher. Which I forgot to shoot in my turn. Nothing.
Splinter pots.
Shots. Need to check the psychic power.
It's still your... Oh. I don't know what your would be.
Until the start of my next psychic phase.
So reroll those ones. Do you have a lot of them?
I'm at 4. No 6s from the rerolls, but 3 hits. 4s. 3 wounds from that, and then the Dire Avengers. 10 shots. Hitting on 5s. Wounding on 3s. 8 wounds.
5 up. Oh my... Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. 6 up. I take 1.
That's even the point of me rolling dice. You just make them all.
That's ridiculous. One Seeker takes 1 more. And then they charge you. 9. Or 10. So I'll pile them in. And then the Prince is going into the Raider and into the Hellions.
Raider. Miss.
Oh, did the dudes get Overwatch?
No, it's only the shooting.
Oh,
phase.
we just covered this. So I'll do all the moving after this. The Seekers will go into... Oh, actually, I wonder... I don't know the exact word. I don't know if I piled her into here, if I could then advance, charge them.
You probably could, but you'd have to look at the wording.
Yeah. But the Seekers are going to go into the Dire Avengers and the... how many... The Raiders... How many wounds? Is it like...
10, I think.
Okay, I'll go into both of them.
Dire Avengers. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Take it through, no feeling pain.
Dark Lance. No.
They get it re-roll their charge. 6 is enough. Yeah, I get the pile in. And then the Keeper Secrets will go into the whatchamacallit.
Wait,
The Waste Serpent?
Yep.
9 shots. 1 hit. No.
7. She'll make it. Activate Slaanesh, or the Demon Prince. I'm not sure how you say his name. So for his first round of fighting, I'm going to use a Scouring Whip. So that is 8d3 attacks. And I'm going to use the whip on the Hellions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. So these are strength 5, or we're hitting on 2s. We're rolling 1s. And then strength 5. Moving on 3s. AP 1.
6 up. 6 up. Fail off.
And the first time this model finishes a consolidation move at each fight phase, it can choose a new target. So I'll pile in on the Raider and then attack that with the Axe of Dominion. So hitting on 2s, rolling 1s, still miss, 7 hits, strength 8. 6, so 6 AP3, 3 damage.
Does not blow up. Lose 3 guys.
And now you have Soul Burst, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so now you get to activate someone, from my understanding.
Activate this unit of Dire Vengeance. Hit. 2 ones.
5 up, 1 dice. Since they already went, I will activate my other squad of Seekers, and I will use their Rapturous Standard to reroll fail to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on them. So 8. Sergeant. So 8 in the Sergeant on the Dire Avengers. So this is the Demonettes. The mounts will come after. So wounding on 4s, rending on 6s. Another bunch of 6s. So 6 AP 4 and 3 AP 1.
On who?
The Dire Avengers.
What's the non-6s?
AP 1.
5 ups. Take 1, 2, 4. Inbounds. XX live with 1.
And then the mounts 4, 6, 8, 12, 20. So one miss, after rerolls. And these are just regular. I think these are just strength 3. Oh, actually, I have the prince. So these are wounding on 3s at least. But they're no rents, so just regular attacks.
He's dead.
Alright, and then on your Hellions, there's 4 of them. 4. So 8 attacks from the Demonettes. So I forgot the +1 strength before. So wounding on 3s. So 5 AP1, 1 AP4.
6 ups. 6 ups. We'll lose 3.
And then the mounts. 7 regular ones.
5 up. 6 up. Dead. Wave Serpent will attack the Keeper. No.
The Keeper will attack the Wave Serpent. So her sword's only +1 strength instead of +2. So she's strength 7. What's your toughness?
7.
So 5 attacks. No rerolls. 4s. Get a reroll here from her sword. So 3 AP3. No, yeah, 3 AP3.
6 up. Fail.
So 9 damage. And then her Snapping Claw. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP3. And 2 damage.
Down to 2.
And then it is minus 1 to hit her. But you get to activate next.
Raider on the Seekers. One hit. No.
So 5 on them, 7 on the Raider. On the dudes first, I'll use a Rapture Standard from them as well. 5, 3, 6, 8, 10. Dire Avengers. So reroll fail. These are strength 3 because I don't have a Prince with or a Herald with them. 4s. Just 3. 1 AP4, 2 AP1.
On the
Dire Avengers.
P1s. Lose them.
And then the tongues. And regular wounds on 4s.
Four up. Dead.
And then 7 on the Raider. And the size from extra attack. What's your toughness again?
5.
So looking for 5s. So 2 AP4, 3 regular. Or 3 AP1.
5 up. Takes 4.
And tons. And then looking for 5s. Two.
4 up. Good.
So that is all of my attacks.
You get a ship on the Cowlight Warriors from the event, the Raider. They're good.
Did the whatchamacallit attack her back?
Yeah,
Okay.
that attacked before she did.
Oh. So no leadership tests on me. Killed a few of Joe's units. She didn't kill any, so she doesn't heal. And I now have this objective. But I don't get points until the end of the battle round.
Since most of my army's been killed by Danny, it's kind of just try and inflict some damage before I'm completely overrun. Yvrain, the Vizok, and the Warlocks got out of the Wave Serpent. The Wave Serpent fell back from the Keeper, Farseer and the Wraithlord moved over. Wraithlord's in flamer range of the Seekers. Raider fell back from combat with them. And just moved off. And no one else in my army moved. So I'm going to go into Psychic Phase, and the Farseer is going to try and cast Ancestor's Grace onto the unit of Guardians. Goes off with an 8.
I will try to deny it from the Seeker. Oh. Not Seeker, the Seeker. Keeper of Secrets.
And then the Warlock, the guy with the sword, will try and cast Shield of Ynnari. Goes off with a 6.
I will try to deny. I don't know if she has a section. Nope, she can only deny 1, and he's too far away. So never mind. So what's that do?
There's a 5-up invulnerable. Right, and then it is just... Your brain doesn't have any... By souls. I will try and cast Unbind Souls onto the Seekers by her. Goes off with an 11, I think.
What does that do?
I can reroll wound rolls against them in the fight phase. And then she will try and cast Smite. Goes off with a 10, I think. 2. And that is it for Psychic Powers. So I will start off with the unit of Guardians.
Wait. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I think you kind of... Well, I guess they have to go on them. So I can improve the info of one of my units by 2. But, I mean, if I improve hers, you just target someone else. You're obviously aiming... It's only for a phase as well, so this won't help me in close combat. You get, what, 2 shots of Guardian?
Yeah.
Strength 4.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll use 2 command points to buff the Seekers up to 4 up. Because you also have the Coplight Warriors over there.
I will fire the Guardians into them. The missile launcher will fire as a Sunburst missile, and it will fire into... Guess I'll just fire into that unit. Picking off random demonettes isn't useful if I can't kill the unit. D6 for the missile. 2. Just roll them all together. Looking for 3s. 8. 4 up.
Fail 5, 6 up, feel no pain. Or did you deny that? I think I got it off.
Yeah.
2 die.
Coblight Warriors will shoot into them.
Well, it looks like one already has a wound. So 2 die and the wound moves.
3.
Another one dies.
The Wave Serpent.
The one with the wound?
Yeah. And then just move the wound over. Well, yeah, then take her out. For how many? Yeah.
The Wave Serpent will fire its shuriken cannons into the Keeper Secrets, and it will also discharge its Serpent Shield. Serpent Shield goes off. 3 mortal wounds.
I give it 5 up against that. I make 2. I take 1.
And you said it's -1 to hit her?
No, that's in close combat.
So 5s. Nothing. Wraithlord will fire his 2 flamers into the unit of Seekers by him. 7 shots. Five.
5 up. Didn't make any points. 3 die with 1 taking 1. Or 2 die with 1 taking 1.
Dark Lance will fire at the Keeper Secrets from the Raider. Hits. Fails to wound. I'll command point it. See if I get it back. I do. Does not wound again. Then last bit of shooting is the Venom, and the Kabbalite Warriors will shoot at the Keeper. Kabbalite Warriors inside. Three.
5 up. 6 up. Takes 1.
Venom. Four up. 5.
5 up. 6 up. Takes 4. She's down to 2.
And then for the charge phase, Wraith Lord and the Farseer will declare a charge against the Keeper. Yvrain, the Vizak, and the Warlocks will charge the Seekers.
I have no Overwatch. Go ahead.
Wraith Lord, 9. Farseer, 5. So be in Yvrain, 11. Vizak, 10. Warlock, 7.
Okay, so all easy charges. So the Keeper has 4 attacks and 2 Snapping Claw attacks instead of 6 and 4.
I'll swing with the Wraith Lord first.
So all the Keeper Secrets did was charge across the field and ram the Wave Serpent and not
Did a
kill
lot
it.
of damage to it, though.
It did.
He will use Ghost Glaive. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Reroll 1. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. On command point. 2 wounds.
5 up. I'll command point 1. Wait, how much damage do you do?
D6.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, both go through still.
2d6. 3. Here you'll make all 3.
I made none. She dies and goes back to the war.
Did she explode?
No, but she didn't claim a single Eldar soul.
No.
Which is a shame. It's because she's not the new GW one. She's weaker.
And then you get to go.
Yes. They all get to fight. So it will be 4 on Yvrain, 3 on the Warlocks, and 2 on the
Vizar.
Vizar. So 4, 3, 2. And that's the Sergeant. Yvrain. Two AP3 or AP4.
4 up. Fails 1.
The tongues of the Seeker's Honor. Three regular.
Four up. Takes another.
That's it on her, and then 3 onto the Warlocks. One regular, 1 AP1.
Warlocks. 4 up. Good.
1 hit. 1 regular wound.
4 up. Good.
And then Sergeant and the other 2. Or the other one on the Vizark. Okay, he's got 3 AP4 and 1 regular. And 1 AP1.
3 AP4, so I think that was just 4 ups.
Yep.
4 up. Takes 2.
And then comes. He's T3?
Yeah.
2 regular.
3 up. Yeah.
That is all their attacks. So these guys are all +1 strength, right? From the new.
Oh yeah, I just killed the unit.
Yep.
So yeah.
So
So they
either-
get +1 to hit.
Oh, it's to hit.
Okay.
I think you're right.
Claim. Add 1 to attack rolls. Yeah,
1 to hit
weapons.
rolls. Alright, and then you get to reroll to wound against them.
Yeah. But give me a second. I just want to look through stratagems to see if there's
Yeah, you
anything
have
because there's nothing.
you have a bazillion command points and no stratagems.
That's only roll. So since Danny's Keeper Secrets was his Warlord, I'm going to spend 1 command point for Souls of the Strongest, so I get the benefit of
You get soul
strength
burst.
from death,
Yeah, you get
without needing to kill any.
yeah, just for the rest of the game. So whenever you fight first, and if you charge, you get +1 to hit.
So since no one else can attack, I'll just attack with Ukraine first. 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
Did you reroll to wound?
4 wounds.
5 up. 3 go through. First one's 1 model. It has 1 wound left. So.
3. 3. 3. Then the Vizark. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1s from his Way of the Blade. Hit. Hitting on 3s. Three wounds.
All 3 go through.
3. 3. 2. They are -1 leadership.
Oh no! Oh, actually, that's relevant.
And the Warlocks.
Well, no, never mind. It's not going to be relevant.
3, 6, 10. So just roll them all together. So 10 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
Are they hitting on 2s because of the +1?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, they wouldn't be getting the +1.
why not?
Wasn't it? I killed them in the fight phase. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
I think it's the way it works is someone has died, you gain fight first, regardless of when it happens. So that we had in last round we had the fight over there
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
where I destroyed a unit and then activated after that. So even though you already charged, instead of gaining fight first, because you already have that, you gain +1 to hit. Is my understanding of it. So you'd be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s from the Vizark, and then rerolling to wound.
Well, cats. 9 wounds.
With the, oh, maybe not. 4.
2, 2, 1.
Just died.
And that is it for me.
So we gotta see what the objective is gonna be.
Well, so Danny gets 6, because you control every objective.
Yeah, barely within 3 there. So, yeah, so then you had, it was 2,
I'm at 4 to your now 8.
Right. But the Keeper's Secret's is dead, which isn't great. But I think the my Demon Prince over there is the hardest hitting thing I have. So hopefully he'll...
At this point, I don't have anything really to deal with the numbers. Like, your squad of Seekers can wipe out that unit of Guardians.
Yes.
No
No, and it does
problem.
go to 2 blocks of Demonettes are still around. The Fiends are actually really good. I'd be too excited that you're fighting off the... I mean, it doesn't seem like the... I don't know. We'll save Judgment on the Ynnari till the end. But we had to see which objective is worth double. Objective 5. This one again.
Alright.
There's still some Ynnari to wipe out, so I'm closing in with my second wave. I forgot that Joe actually still has a squad of witches and succubus in here. But I still have 40 demonettes, so I'm not super worried about that. I just closed in on some of Joe's remaining forces, wiping out the Cobblite Warriors, bringing the demonettes up. They didn't get very good advances, so I can't go after anything deeper. But hopefully my Prince will wipe out them, Seekers wipe out them, and then demonettes take care of some of this stuff. I'm going to try killing Yvraine before she heals up from other Eldar dying. With my 2 assassin fiends. And they didn't advance, so they don't need a character to charge. But going on to the Psychic phase. And I'm just going to cast Delightful Agonies from the Demon Prince onto the center squad of Demonettes. Goes off with a 6.
Your brain will try and deny. Deny.
I can't do anything to stop you. Alright, and then my Infernal Rapturous will shoot another musical missile at the Venom. So hitting you on 3s. I miss. That's the end of that. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna use the whip because I might fail my charge. So I'm just gonna charge in there when the time comes, which is right now. So Prince into them. Fire missile and Overwatch me. Fiends into your brain. Demonettes into the Venom, and Seekers into the Cobblite Warriors.
I'll fire the missile as the crack variant of it. Reroll the 1. Hits.
Why do you get a reroll the 1?
From the psychic power.
Oh, okay.
And it was.
I make it. No question. I did roll below average.
Was there ever any doubt?
You rolled below average with
No,
one
no,
volley. Meanwhile,
there was
10 wounds you failed.
Yeah,
1.
there was a phase I rolled below average. Aside from that, I would deny it. I've been rolling crazy. The Ynnari are just confounded by what they're seeing. That the Demonette is riding this man. And it's a giant humanoid, dude. 8, he makes it. Seekers into Cobblite Warriors.
You want me to put them up over the... Or you go.
Yeah, I got it. We got this one. Let me get a 3-inch pile. Although I guess... How far can your Wraith Lord move?
1 wound on your Seeker.
I think they move 8.
I guess he can get... If he wants to get me, he can get me. Seekers, 1 wound, 5 up. Failed it. Can you take the wounded Seeker out?
Yeah.
Make it in with a 6. Does your Yvraine have any Overwatch?
I don't think so.
Does the Venom have any Overwatch?
Does.
I think the Seekers are scarier without the Demonettes on them.
Because they
Make
lick you to death. Like anteaters.
8.
They get all the marmalade.
So the court, can I attack the Venom from down here?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Because it's official Games Workshop ruling that, like, if you're on a ruin, you can just be invincible from, like, being charged. Like, that's just the way the game's supposed to be played. And you said a variant doesn't?
Correct.
And they're within 2 inches, they make it. So you will get to attack me back. Do Guardians just have 1 attack? I assume?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Can you heroically intervene with the Vizark?
Not at any.
Okay.
not extended range? I didn't even think of that.
I thought maybe you had a 6-inch for her.
You could use a bodyguard, dude. Alright, the fiends get... One gets 5 attacks.
You doing the fiends first?
Yeah, I don't think the Guardians are scary.
Oh, what are the other ones called?
Seekers.
Seekers, that's right. These horrible demon names.
He's not concerned about the Guardians, but he's very concerned about the cop-like workers.
It's true. Alright, so I do my 2 vicious bobbed tail attacks first. Flip it. Strength 4. 1 wound, AP3, D3 damage.
4 up. Now command point. Nope.
2. And then their dissecting claws. Strength 4. 2, AP1, 2 damage. 4 up.
Good.
Okay. Your turn.
I won't bother piling them in because you just kill them all anyway. Guardians on the big guy.
Call him Mr. Demon.
Why is that?
So they don't get the +1, right?
Correct, because they didn't charge. They get fight first instead.
But they get to reroll the 1 from Slaanesh. Toughness 6 or higher.
Yep,
4
T6.
wounds.
4 up. Takes 1. You mock him. Oh, yeah, that takes 1. Alright, and then I guess I'll attack with the Seekers next, since there is not 2. 1, 2, 3.
I'll just remove him. He'll kill
Okay.
him.
So who do you want to activate next then?
Shiverine. She's the only one I have to activate.
You have the Venom.
Alright, but Venom
Venom.
get like 2 attacks.
Well, I mean, it is better to activate that than her. If you get a min-max, it's unlikely to be relevant.
Venom gets 2 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Make it. Alright, well, okay, now I can do the Demon Prince squishing aspect warriors. Or not aspect warriors. They're not even
Guardians.
Guardians.
You
Wow.
got him. You got 8 D-fig attacks and that.
But I don't see how many attacks I got. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 24 attacks in total. So you're just taking him as dead?
Yeah. You bring. I'll hit. Are they 1 unit?
Oh, the Demonettes? Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, they're 1 unit.
Toughness
4.
and 4s. 2 wounds.
And all of your demonettes are dead.
Make 1. How much damage? 3. Takes 3. Do I still have 20 of them? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Venom's
9,
dead.
10.
See if it blows up. Blows up. 3 mortal wounds.
I only get like 40 attacks hitting on 2s. How many mortal wounds?
3. Unless it's... check it. I rolled a 3. Unless it says you only get 1 or something. Guys inside are dead because they can't pile
And
out.
I made all 3 wounds.
You get saves against
That's a mortal wound. Oh no, I don't get a save. I don't get an invuln against a mortal wound.
Wow. How many mortal wounds have you saved in this game, Danny?
What do I...
All those really well rolls?
Oh, no, it's just 1 mortal wound.
Okay. All those really good rolls. Oh, thank goodness.
No, because the Keeper Secrets does get a 5-up against
I know,
it.
I know.
It's a feel no pain though. It's not an invuln. I confused the 2 in my brain.
All right.
So Yraine cannot fall back unless she can fly. She's trapped in the allure of the fiends.
It's gonna be quick anyway.
You want to get, even 1v1 him?
He's not gonna. You're gonna kill him anyway.
Just send
What's
those
the point?
witches in on him and the succubus.
I'm going on this side.
No, yeah, I gotta pile him in then if you're not gonna come fight me. Even if there is consolidate. Oh, and this is over too, so they'd also consolidate this way.
That's not even worth it. I'm just doing it for the meme.
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna bother taking the witches out. I'm
Okay.
just double flamers on the demonettes. 6. A command point Thor. Another 1. 4.
3 die. Burn to a crisp. No, stay there. I'll fight you.
Farseer onto the fiends. Snake eyes. She'll make it. Warlocks onto the fiends.
You're
4
even,
inches.
You're not even psychic.
Oh, you should have smited too.
8 inches.
It'd be -1.
Not worth.
They're all in, surrounded.
But now they can't fall back, so they trapped themselves. And he's coming over. He's just gonna
It
kill
doesn't
him.
matter. They can fall back if these things are dead.
It's true.
Attack with the warlocks. I'll spend the command points for the Ynnari thing. 3-roll against Slaanesh.
Go to wound.
The great enemy. So the one has one wound
command
left.
point. I use it on the warlocks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. Vizak. Wounding on 2s. Rerolling. 10 wounds.
Oh my god. They're fine. All 6. The first one is just 1. So take 1 out and then roll them all together.
10.
It's dead. You freed your brain.
And with that, I just concede.
Is your brain running away with a cat?
She is.
I don't really know what to think of the game. I mean, it seems like the psychic powers for the Ynnari are pretty bad. The relics seem pretty bad. Some of the warlord traits actually seem pretty good. Like, they seem like the half the damage you take and like 5 feeling no pain. But you don't have any big HQs.
Yeah.
So like Death God have the half the damage you take, but you have Demon Princes. So it's obviously a lot more valuable than
A 5 wound
yeah.
regular model.
But it doesn't seem like the Eldar are super good in close combat. Or if you were doing Ynnari now, it would be Drakari and Harlequins. Like, you wouldn't run Craft World anymore, potentially. If you're doing, like, a close combat focus.
Yeah, I guess, like, if you run Craft World for psychic powers, if you want to go that route.
Well, yeah, because you could buff your dudes, but even that's not... The buffs aren't super good.
And the re-rolling the to wound against a unit is good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, because you're pretty low strength. But it does seem... I mean, it did, between the Ynnari being seemingly substantially nerfed in the update, and then the Slaanesh like horde just coming across the table. Like, you don't have the shooting. It goes to like your named characters aren't going to earn their points back.
Yeah.
And I mean, my Keeper Secrets didn't either. Like, she didn't kill a single model. But you're not gonna...
The Ynnari went from being a hybrid army to being purely a close combat army.
Yeah.
With this, and I don't have close combat stuff.
Yeah, with the... I wonder, can you take Wraith stuff with Ynnari?
There's no restriction on it that I see.
Okay. Well, because maybe like Wraith Blades and stuff are better than... Like, that's... Ynnari stuff with Wraith Blades is probably better than the Yadin stuff with them. So, I mean, maybe there's something there. Maybe if you did that, and then like witches, and then harlequins, maybe. But yeah, it's just kind of like you didn't have the shooting you need. I mean, with stuff like the guardians being 12 inches, and stuff like you don't have the chip damage on like the seekers or the demonettes, and then
there's just no good stratagems to spend command points on.
Yeah. This guy is super scary.
Yeah, he seems like brokenly good. If I'm the only question, the wording is slightly weird. Where it says when you consolidate to choose a new target, but Games Workshop, whenever there's like generally when there's confusion in a rule, they would clarify if it has to be a new target, because otherwise, like they would call out it being like when you assault 2 units, do this thing. But I could be doing that wrong. But even if I'm not, there's still 8d3 attacks. So he seems really, really good. I didn't run all the new Slaanesh stuff yet, because this is already not remotely done, so I didn't bring anything else that wasn't done.